They won't alert you before they deceive you. They'll grin, clasp your hand, and bide their time for the perfect moment to strike. When you seem fragile, they pounce. In this world, how you're perceived is more lethal than reality. You don't need to be shattered for them to ruin you. Just appear breakable. Machiavelli didn't endure by being mighty. He thrived by seeming untouchable. To gain power, you must grasp this. Never show weakness before predators. Even if you're crumbling, make them think you're ready to strike. They don't target you for being weak. They target you for looking weak. Machiavelli didn't caution about foes. He warned against seeming soft. To be untouchable, start by shattering the illusion of fragility. The world doesn't care about your pain, only how you carry yourself. You might be hurting inside, but if they see it, they'll exploit it. Machiavelli said, "Everyone sees what you seem to be. Few know who you truly are." Perception is everything. You must project strength, even when broken within. Never display struggle publicly. No venting on social media. No whining to those who don't need to know. Suffer quietly, because every hint of weakness is watched and measured. Next, speak less, observe more. The more you say, the more ammunition you give your enemies. If no one can read your thoughts, they fear your next move. Unpredictability is strength. Silence is a tactic. Machiavelli believed survivors aren't always the strongest, but the unreadable. Strip emotion from your choices. Emotional people are easy prey. They act rashly, seek forgiveness, and regret later. Not you. Replace "how do I feel" with "what does this accomplish?" Being good won't shield you. Being strategic will. Abandon the need for approval. If you chase being liked, you're easily controlled. Machiavelli famously said, "It's better to be feared than loved if you can't be both." Make people respect your presence, not seek your affection. When they fear disappointing you, they comply. When they love you too much, they manipulate you. Finally, limit those who get too close. Access equals control. The more people reach you, the more they learn your habits, emotions, and flaws. Guard access like a fortress guards its gates. Be approachable yet distant, present yet elusive. Let them see your shadow more than your face. The untouchable aren't overexposed. They're legends. Vulnerability's illusion invites destruction. If they think you can be hurt, they'll try. But if you erase that illusion, if you become a mystery they can't decipher, a storm they can't predict, they'll hesitate. That hesitation is your victory. Power isn't about truth. It's about perception. Machiavelli knew people are too lazy to dig beneath the surface. So control the surface. If you want to be untouchable, master the image you project. Your reality doesn't matter. Only what they believe is real. Control their perception, and you control their actions. Most people expose themselves. They overshare, explain, defend, seek pity. That's weakness. You don't owe anyone your truth. You owe yourself the edge. Craft your identity like a weapon. Be seen only as you choose. To be respected, appear cold and capable. To be feared, let your silence feel threatening. Every gesture, word, and expression must have purpose. Reveal nothing unnecessary. Your power lies in being unreadable. Once people decode you, they map your weaknesses, test your limits, and challenge your control. Never show the full picture. Always leave something unknown. Let them guess, doubt, whisper about your next move. Fear grows in silence and shadows. Machiavelli warned that appearances manipulate more than facts. Use this. If you're struggling, seem calm. If you're uncertain, act certain. If you're plotting revenge, smile like an ally. Master deception, not to harm others, but to protect yourself. In a world where perception shapes status, reality fades. You can be strong yet treated as weak if your image falters, or fragile inside, but fear like a titan if your image is ruthless. Untouchable people don't beg to be seen for who they are. They craft a persona that can't be challenged, a shield radiating intimidation, not desperation. Your posture, words, presence, everything must be deliberate. No accidents. From now on, know that every action sends a signal. Choose each with intent. Enter a room like a threat. Speak like a consequence. Let your silence burn like a warning. You're not just a person, you're a presence. Presence makes people pause. Perception is your sword or your leash. Master it and you're untouchable. Lose it and you're everyone's target. Build your image like a fortress. Hide weaknesses behind silence, intentions behind confidence. Ensure every version of you they see makes them too afraid to test a real one. Loyalty is a lovely word until you see it's a tool for control. Machiavelli knew loyalty is rarely pure. It's transactional. People are loyal to their interests, not you, when your value fades. So does their loyalty. To be untouchable, forget the myth that loyalty protects you. It doesn't, power does. Stop chasing emotional bonds. Build leverage. Leverage keeps people in check. If someone respects you only because they like you, they'll betray you when that liking fades. But if they respect you because they need you or fear crossing you, they'll stay loyal, even if they despise you. That's a truth no one admits. Power ensures compliance. Don't trust kind words or old friendships. Many wait for your downfall to gain. Stay ahead. Control what others need. Make yourself indispensable or dangerous. Hold the rope. Don't dangle from it. Trusting others not to let go. Machiavelli didn't trust loyalty. He trusted power dynamics. Keep people close, but always hold the advantage. Give enough to make them rely on you, never enough to rely on them. Repay favors with strength, not weakness. Never grovel, never owe too much. Always retain the power to walk away. The one who can leave holds control. Emotional attachment undermines strategy. Love people, but don't let love blind you. Be vigilant. The most dangerous aren't your enemies, but those posing as allies, waiting for your guard to drop. The untouchable build alliances, not friendships. They know even the tightest bond can break under ambition, jealousy, or fear. They prepare. They make no unbreakable promises, believe in no forever, only timing, control, and options. That mindset keeps them undefeated. Let others pledge loyalty. Swear they'll never turn. Smile, nod, but plan for when they do. When that day comes, you won't beg or cry. You'll have their replacement ready. You'll hold the upper hand. That's what makes you untouchable. Not who's loyal, but how well you secured your position when they're not. Hesitation is a privilege the powerful can indulge. Emotion is a tool your foes hope you'll wield. Once you feel, you cease to think. Machiavelli grasped this before psychology labeled it. He didn't glorify revenge, he planned it. He didn't move from rage, but from necessity. That's how the untouchable ascend. They strike only when the blow ensures control. Let anger steer you and you'll falter. You'll overreach. You'll be exposed. But if you detach, if you turn cold, precise, and calculating, every step leads to dominance. The untouchable aren't heartless, they're focused. You must learn to master your emotions, not bury them completely, but wield them like instruments. Let anger drive preparation, not outbursts. Let betrayal fuel silence and strategy, not tears or threats. Your enemy must never sense how deeply you're hit. If they think they rattled you, they've already won. But if they strike and you don't waver, if you reply with calm precision, they start doubting their strength. That doubt becomes your weapon. Become the person who can smile at a foe's throat while plotting their downfall in secret. Not because you relish cruelty, but because mercy is squandered on those who seek your ruin. When you strike, strike to eliminate any chance of retaliation. Half measures invite future battles. When it's time to act, don't hesitate, don't warn, just neutralize the threat. Burn the bridge. Remove the piece from the game. Your enemies must dread your actions, not hope for your forgiveness. This doesn't mean public violence. It means psychological control, economic ruin, social isolation, or reputational collapse. Silence their influence. Break their power. Make it impossible for them to rise again without groveling. That's not cruelty. It's survival in a world where weakness invites annihilation. The untouchable don't play fair. They play to end the fight. If someone tries to undermine you, crush the hand they raised. If they lie about you, make the truth louder and harsher for them. If they try to steal your chance, take all they hope to gain and grind it beneath your progress. This isn't pettiness, it's finality. Emotional people waver, unsure if they're right. The untouchable don't hesitate. They know an unneutralized enemy returns stronger, so they eliminate the possibility. Machiavelli said, "A ruler must blend beast and man." The beast strikes fearlessly. The man calculates when and where. Together, they form the perfect weapon, a mind that plans, a presence that dominates. That's who you must be. Calm, emotionless, lethal. Never act in the heat of passion. Wait, watch, plan. Then strike without emotion, no drama, just results. Those who play victim will try to guilt you. Don't fall for it. Guilt is a ploy to disarm you. Your only duty is to your own position. If they wanted mercy, they shouldn't have waged war. Let their regret consume them. You don't exist to soothe their conscience. You exist to secure your dominance. That's not arrogance. It's self-preservation. Don't justify your moves. Don't broadcast your plans. Execute quietly. The best strikes arrive without warning and leave no trace. Act with precision, emotionless, then walk away as if nothing happened. Let the world puzzle over the collapse. Let your enemies dwell in the silence of your aftermath. That silence speaks louder than any scream. The untouchable don't seek validation for their choices. They don't explain, defend, or complain. They eliminate threats and move on. That's what it means to be a strategist, not a slave to emotion. Don't cling to outcomes. Don't pursue revenge for satisfaction. You pursue victory for power. Every act of retaliation is a move in a grander game. If that game ends with your enemy powerless, your reputation untouchable, and your mind clear, you've won. You did it without breaking, without yielding, without letting them know how close they came to your throne. They tried, they failed, you endured. While they played with emotions, you played for keeps. To be untouchable, vanish in plain sight. Power is safest when unseen. The most dangerous person isn't the loudest or the one in the spotlight. It's the one observing silently, controlling the room without a word. Machiavelli knew this. Once your control is visible, others plot to seize it. But if you rule from the shadows, they don't know who to target. Visibility breeds envy. Attention breeds sabotage. Influence without exposure is invincibility. Your strength shouldn't be flaunted. It should be whispered about, suspected, never confirmed. The untouchable know that the more eyes on you, the more others prepare your downfall. Stay hidden and you're untouchable. You're the wind, not the storm. The hand behind the throne, not the face on the banner. Ultimate power lies in control without credit. Let others wear the crown while you rule the kingdom. Let them vie for titles and praise while you shape outcomes quietly. This is how you stay undefeated. Being everywhere and nowhere at once. Influence without owning people. Guide situations without being tied to them. Win battles without showing your hand. Let others feel in control. Feed their ego. Let them think they're leading while you shape their path. The more they feel independent, the more they serve your interests unknowingly. That's not manipulation, it's mastery. Mastery marks the untouchable. Stop proving your worth. Stop flaunting your strength. The most powerful moves are unseen. Your enemy can't block a strike they don't see coming. Invisibility makes you unpredictable. Unpredictability makes you unstoppable. Silence is your weapon. Mystery is your shield. Influencing from the shadows builds trust because you don't threaten egos. People confide in you, rely on you, unaware each step they take is one you set. The moment they watch you too closely, you become vulnerable. Your patterns become readable, your image a target. So withdraw. Detach from the need for praise or validation. Your identity should be a mask, your intentions unreadable. The more unpredictable you are, the more chaotic your enemies become. They guess, and guessing breeds errors. They chase shadows, fight phantoms, while you remain calm, still in control. The untouchable don't just win. They make others unravel trying to understand how. You're not here to impress. You're here to orchestrate. Let others take the spotlight. Let them burn under its glare. You stay in the dark, cool, calculating. When others rise too fast, too bright, they draw fire. You stay low, building an unshakable foundation. Let your name fade, your face go unknown, but let your impact be undeniable. Let victories be credited to others, as long as you control the board. Be the strategist who never reveals all their cards, the master who never shows their full arsenal. Appear weak when strong, disinterested when invested. Be underestimated until it's too late. That's how you dominate. Machiavelli wrote it's better be feared than loved, but best to be neither and still command both. If this video sparked a shift in you, don't just move on. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a lesson that could transform everything. This is more than content. It's strategy for your mind, power for your soul, armor for a world that seeks to break you. Every week, we deliver raw, unfiltered truths to sharpen your mindset and make you untouchable. If you're serious about rising above the chaos, this is your starting point. Stay sharp, stay dangerous, stay untouchable. Hit that button. The next move is yours.